Aloha mai kako o reiko inoa. Today is Self-Reflection Sunday. Your motivational quote for today, January 18, 2026 is, I choose to see the silver lining in all situations. Basically saying, when we say we choose to see the silver lining in all situations, so those who go through struggles such as mental health, go through struggles such as getting bullied every day at work, at school, or just in everyday life. Um, we struggle with learning to find motivation for ourselves. We struggle to find ourselves to keep positive at things, such as myself. I always dealt with that. I still deal with that. Um, those who feel like we feel like there's no happy ending for us. We feel like there's no um positive to this bad outcome of a bad relationship, bad marriage, bad divorce, losing a friend, losing a family member, losing a loved one, losing someone you truly care about. Or if you fail a test and you have to retake it, you have to make up an exam, you have to make up a homework assignment or anything. Anything basically that feels like a failure, that you feel like you failed yourself. And you know you can always retake it, but you rather nail it on the first go. Basically, kind of like me. I always thought my first relationship was always going to be my first one. I thought every time I take a test or something, I'm always going to pass it on the first time. Or I always felt like I was always going to have every family member for the rest of my life. Kind of like that. Stuff like that, we always have to see there's a silver lining to it. We have to see that there is the light at the end of the tunnel. We have to see that some people who are meant to pass away are not suffering anymore. We have to see that not all the time, as much as we prepare for this test, prepare for that quiz, or prepare for anything, we won't always get on the first goal. We won't always get on the first try. We just have to remember that there is a silver lining, there is a bright side to every situation. Even if it is dark, even if it is hard, even if it's hard to see the bigger picture, it's hard to see the silver lining, it will show itself in when you least expect it. It will show itself in due time. We just have to realize that silver linings are there for a reason. Second chances are there for a reason. Even if it's a third, fourth, fifth chance, we have to realize that things will fall into place when it is meant to be. There's never always going to be a shortcoming for a reason. There's never going to be a reason why God is telling you that you won't get on the first goal. Silver linings is basically, like I said, a second chance, a second attempt, or many more attempts at getting your driver's license, getting into the college that you really want to get into, getting the job you really want to, the promotion you really want, or finally finding that person you're meant to be with for the rest of your life. Or like I said, if a family member passes away or a loved one passes away, just realize they're not suffering anymore from whatever they were suffering with. That you will be reunited one day, you know, and that they're always with you in your heart, your mind, and however you choose to believe and live on with their memory that you have with them. You know, just remember you're not alone, and that a silver lining is kind of like the positive outlook on everything. Even if you don't see it at first, it will show itself, and you will begin to realize that as you get older, as you get wiser, and as time heals all wounds. So just remember, choose to see the silver lining in all situations. As hard as it gets, as difficult it will be, just remember, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There are brighter days ahead. You can't just dwell on one person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. You can't just deal and dwell on so and so passing away. Just know we all have one goal at life, and we cannot squander it. We cannot waste it, all just because this happened. Things will get better. I believe so. I know so. And I will never give up on that. And that's why I would want to help people. And that's why I try to do my best to help uplift people. Because I know what it's like to be at rock bottom. I know what it's like to blame yourself for things. I know what it's like to think that there is no positive at the end of whatever situation I was going through. So just remember, choose to believe that there are silver linings at the end of the tunnel and at the end of every situation. Okay? This is Brother Ray from Always Signing Out, you guys. Aloha no. Have a safe, blessed evening. Be safe and careful this week. And take care. Aloha no. Chio. Yes, sir.